back to FSTV. I'm Bud.
I'm Callum.
And I'm Sophia.
And we are
FSTV.
We bring you the latest news
And happenings.
In and around Florence Sawyer School.
Our first segment is FSS Happenings with Catherine and Emily.
Hello and welcome to FSS Happenings, February edition. This month was full of fun activities. Starting off the month, on the 5th, the first grade classes of Mr. Prima and Miss Wentworth performed the mini play The Mitten. I'm told it was pretty amazing and the parents were shocked by the fabulous acting skills. Next, on the 6th, many FSS students competed in the annual spelling bee. Congrats to all who participated, especially who is moving on to the district-wide spelling bee. Good luck to them. Moving up a couple days later on the 8th, we had a Golden Eagle Assembly for grades 1 through 4 and 5 through 8, and thank goodness for the early release that followed. After that, on the 14th, it was Valentine's Day. Please remember not to decorate lockers. It's a fire hazard. And to wrap up the month, the first day of February break was President's Day. See you next month with more news and happenings in and around Florence Sawyer School.
I never knew that was happening.
Me neither.
Next up is Game Review with Gage, Connor, and Ryan.
Happy Valentine's Day! Hi, I'm Gage. Welcome back to the Game Review with me,
Connor, and me, Ryan.
This is a game review for Interland.
Interland is an adventure-packed online game that puts the key lessons of digital citizenship and safety into hands-on practice.
It has 4 different levels based on internet security.
It's a game made by Google.
You also work on cyberbullying and how people feel better and what to do with cyberbullies.
That's the point of the game.
This is a game review for Interland. Bye!
Were they again?
Up next is a segment, Facts About February with
Iselene.
I'm here to talk about February. Let's start with the obvious. Its birth flowers are the violet and the common primrose. The birthstones is the amethyst. It symbolizes spiritual wisdom and sincerity. Having only 28 days in common years, it is the only month of the year that can pass without a single full moon. The zodiac signs are Aquarius and Pisces. That's it for now on Facts About February. Bye!
Pretty cool.
I can't wait to see the facts about March.
Next up is Memes with Harry and Callum.
Meme Review.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Callan.
Today we're reviewing some memes.
Up first, Big Chungus.
This meme from around Christmas was a funny picture of Bugs Bunny. Here's the clip.
Next up, the hamster staring at the camera meme.
This meme is a picture of a hamster awkwardly staring into a FaceTime camera.
Here's a picture.
That's all for meme review.
Next up, Riddles with AJ and Carter.
Hi, I'm AJ,
And I'm Carter.
and we're going to be doing riddles. So, let's start off with, the more you take away from me, the bigger I shall get. What am I? A hole.
I'm lighter than air, but not even a million people can lift me up. What am I? A bubble.
I don't have wings, but I can fly. I don't have eyes, but I can cry. What am I? A cloud.
When I was 4 years old, my brother was half as old as me. How old will he be when I'm 18? 16.
Those are pretty funny.
Next up is why Jimmy Neutron is the best anime.
What?
Jimmy Neutron is literally the best anime out there. Yeah.
One reason why Jimmy Neutron is the best anime is because his slick and gorgeous hair.
A second fact is his dope friend Carl with the red curly hair and the chunky belly.
And those eyes, they're so beautiful. You can see another world through them.
Jimmy is great at inventing things, like his robot dog.
Clearly, Jimmy Neutron is the best anime
out
ever.
there.
With those 4 reasons, I now think Jimmy Neutron's the best anime.
I agree.
And now, Baby Chicks with Harry.
Hi, I'm here with Mrs. Laird to talk about the eggs that have recently hatched. So, what eggs do you have?
We're not quite sure all the different types of chicken eggs we have. There's definitely some blends of chickens in here. So it's sort of a wait and see to see what comes out.
And how many eggs do you have?
We started with 28 eggs, but their chances of all of them hatching is very slim. Normally you get about a third of the eggs hatching. And from that along the way, of course, some can not quite make it. So they always say about a third, hope for one. There are right now about 4 eggs that have little holes in them. So it means about 4 of them are trying to make it out right now.
I think we also just got the chirping. I'm not sure if it picked up.
Some peeping going on.
So, what are you doing with them now that they have hatched?
Once they have hatched, and I know that we're looking forward, but once they have hatched and they are dry, we are able to hold them. And our hands make the perfect temperature for them. Yes, we know you're coming. So we will hold the chicks as much as possible because these eggs are from Cultivate Farms, which is a therapy farm. And so as the chickens grow older, they'll become therapy chickens. So the more we handle them and care for them, the more they will be attached to people, which is great in the therapeutic process.
Okay. So, how long have you had these eggs, and how long are you going to have them once they're born?
So we got the eggs about a month ago. And then started the incubation process about 5 days after that. It takes about 3 weeks to incubate. We're at about 3.5 weeks, and they're ready to come on out.
So, I'm going to move the microphone over here.
Of course, now they're not going to peep.
Oh.
So that's your first indication that they're coming, is you hear the peeping within a closed egg. When they came in this morning, we could see all the peck marks. I don't know if the camera can reach over here.
Well, thank you for this interview.
My pleasure.
Bye. Hi, I'm here with Mrs. Laird again to talk about the chicks that have now hatched. So, what are their names?
Well, our first hatch, his name is Loki, and we think he is a rooster, and he is learning to fly right now, so life is getting interesting. Our second hatch is a very different breed of chicken, and we think it's a her, and her name is Nugget. And our last to hatch is TARDIS, and I think it's a chicken, but looks along the same lines as the rooster. So that's TARDIS. And those 3 hatched out of the 28 eggs we had.
So, what are you feeding them?
We feed them a corn that has been broken down into little bits so that they can eat it because their beaks aren't quite strong yet. And then we give them fresh water every day.
Okay, and how long will you have them?
We will probably have them for a few more weeks. They're going to Mr. Schultz's house for vacation, and then they'll come back, and we need to build a coop for them, and they will live at Cultivate Farm, which is a therapy farm on 117.
Okay, thank you for doing this interview.
My pleasure.
Cool. For our next segment, we have Pinewood Derby with Mac. Well, that's all.
Thanks for watching.
Before we finish, I want to thank our editors and camera people for making this video possible. I don't know what we could do without them.
On that note, adios.